Hunters, it's Josh from CycleHunters.com, and today we have a really cool bike. This is a 2019 Yamaha FC09, now badged as the MT09. Check this out. This is a stunning, stunning bike. I've read so many different reviews on these things, and everybody raves about the motor. 847cc, 105 horses. They talk about wheelie popping power. Such a wonderful motor in terms of it's a triple cylinder. So you can see here, you got the three exhausts coming out, but it's triple cylinder. So it's got a really cool exhaust note, which we're going to hear in a little bit. Due to the TOCE exhaust on this bike, it's really going to open up and growl. It's just a very awesome, cool, hyper naked bike. So as we get into this, of course, being a used machine, you're going to have a couple blemishes here and there. There's not a whole lot. But yeah, this thing is just got me in permagrin right now, because not only does it look cool, but if you've ever ridden anything that's close to these or one of these, you already know. Highly sought after bikes, super cool, a lot of fun. You're just going to have fun all the time. And the riding position is not as aggressive as a regular sport bike. So these hyper nakeds, these street fighters, they offer real world performance on a daily basis. But they give you a ton of confidence because you can ride it, in a sense, all day long, because you're not really bent over. It is in an aggressive position. Your elbows are out. You know, you have a very, very neutral, comfortable seating position on this bike. So let's get into this a little bit. Now, right off the bat, there are a couple little blemishes. This is a matte gray finish. Very, very faint little things there on the paint. This also, as you can see, it has the bright orange, fluorescent orange accented wheels and the stickers. So, you know, these glow paint jobs on these are just cool. So cool looking. The headlight assembly on here, aggressive looking. And we'll get into that in a little bit as we turn it on. Just a great looking bike overall. The minimalistic design of these hyper nakeds, it's just cool. They're all stripped down, not a ton of body work, not fairings that you have to pull off if you need to get there. The motor's exposed, very mechanical looking, but yeah, just a really great bike. I get requests for these all the time, and when this came in, my jaw hit the floor, because it is a stunning bike in person. I know that on video it shows pretty good, but when you're standing in front of this thing, yeah, I definitely have a big smile on my face, and I'd really want to go ride it right now. However, as you can see outside, it's raining, so nobody's doing any riding today. So I just got to stand here, look at it, and we'll fire it up a little bit and go through it. But like I said, as you can see, there's not really much for blemishes on this bike. It's not a brand new machine, but it's close to it. Just look at that. You know, this little bit right there. Tiniest little bit. I mean, the rear sets, there's nothing as far as any scuffage on those. You know, it's in really, really great shape overall. So if you're somebody that's looking for a bike to ride on a daily basis, want something sporty, peppy, has some power and a lot of attitude with the sound, here is a bike that's gonna absolutely be putting that grin on your face. Has the aftermarket levers. These are fully adjustable. Bar end mirrors. This is adjustable as well. Minimalist design on here though, but it's an all really, really great shape. Good looking bike. Controls relatively simple. Now this is an ABS model, and you can see we have your high beam, low beam, your horn, your turn signals, left and right, and cancel if we press it in, and then this is your traction control, and we'll be able to look at that in a second here. On the right side, you have your hazards, obviously your gas, your on off, and then your modes, so that you can click through this stuff on your dash. So modes, pretty simple. You have your A, B, and your standard modes for riding. You have your traction control level, 1, 2, and let's see. So that's really all that does, is just traction control. It gives you the ability to change your traction, your TC. This also has a gear selector right here. You have, this bike has 6,883 miles on it. It's got your clock, your fuel gauge, your digital tach, and your speedometer, obviously your mode, and then your traction control. So it's all pretty compact. ABS light, you have traction control light, your turn signals, your high beam, low beam, temperature gauge, engine, oil light. So pretty standard stuff, but the way that they have everything in here, it's nice so that it's all compact. You have your trip meters as well, your trip 1 and 2. Let's see if you hold that. Oh, over here's the reset, so we'll hold that, resets that one. Your temperature. Let's see, there's trip 1, we'll reset trip 1. So there you go, pretty simple stuff. There, trip 2, reset that one. There we go, average miles per gallon. Cool stuff, really cool stuff. So let's see here. You can see your turn signal. There's your left turn signal, your right turn signal. Go left turn signal, this is going to be left front. Then we'll do left rear. Cool little way that this brake light is made. So there's some extra facets in terms of the way that the light reflects. Go right rear and right front. So standard stalks. The bike is all stock besides the exhaust. Let's see here. Headlight, we're going to have to more than likely turn this on to do that. So let's do that. Cancel that. Here's your horn. All right, so we are in neutral. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here's your headlights. So you see here, high beam, low beam, high beam, low beam, high beam, low beam, high beam, low beam. Listen to that. Oh, man. If that doesn't put a smile on your face, I don't know what to tell you, but that sounds amazing. Sounds so good. Oh my goodness. It sounds like a GP bike. That triple just has that growl, that little bit of a whine to it. Oh yeah. How cool is that? How cool is that? Wow. Sounds nasty. Oh yeah, we got to do the brake light here too. Kind of getting ahead of myself because it sounds so cool. All right, so this is going to be foot brake. This will be hand brake. There we go. Boy, I'm telling you. Talk about a bike that's got some attitude, a lot of pizzazz. The sound is just awesome. If you're somebody that loves the sound of motorcycles, TOCE did a great job making this thing really come alive and give it a lot of attitude and some character. You're going to show up. People are going to hear this baby right away, and they're going to know exactly what you're dealing with here. Oh man, that is just too cool. Just too cool. Passenger seat, obviously you got your passenger pegs down here too. So this thing will be ready to go when you come to pick it up. And every one of our bikes gets a 48-point checklist. So we go through these to make sure that it is as close to 100% as we could possibly make it. Oil and filter are basic things. You know, we're checking the charging system, all that kind of stuff. It's a relatively new bike, so it's really not going to need a whole lot, which is great for you. However, we still go through it just to make sure, so we know what's going on with the bike, just in case. So, you know, if it needed it, it got it. Remember to hit like and subscribe, and ding that notification bell for updated content. Right, Joel?
Right.
Right?
Right.
Very, very cool. So, if you are digging the 2019 Yamaha MT09, give us a call at 717-273-1809. You can see the full list of inventory at www.cyclehunters.com. You can email us at cyclehunters@gmail.com. We do have some financing options available. We can deliver bikes, we can ship bikes, we have aftermarket warranties available. Really, whatever it is that we need to do to help accommodate you, just let us know. We do our best to try to get you into whatever bike you want, but to have that in your garage, you walk out on a beautiful morning and you want to go ride, I think that's going to put a massive smile on your face. And as soon as you fire that bike up, you're going to have an even bigger smile on your face and you're going to want to go ride. Heck, I want to go ride now, but it's only going to get dirty and wet and messed up, and yeah, I'll just have to wait. Boy, oh boy, that's a good looking bike, isn't it? Whew. So, until the next bike, happy riding.